Hello friends, today we will learn in chapter 2 linear equation in one variable, some application of linear equation. So with some situation we will learn here. Suppose we write a number is added to 7 gives 10. A simple line is given to us. A number is added to 7 gives 10. So a number, unknown number is there. Now number is said, it is not mentioned which number. So a number means number is unknown, and for the unknown number we use the variable. So let the number equals to x. Now here we have to take care that wherever we get that to be form, it will indicate us equals to. So number is added to 7. So x plus 7 added to it will equals to gives us 10. So equals to 10. So the to be word gives us the equals to sign. Suppose age of Sahil is 5 years more than age of his friend Ramesh. So age of Sahil, that we take as x, or we can write age of Sahil is means equals to 5 years more. So 5 more will indicate plus and less will indicate minus. So more is there. So plus age of his friend Ramesh. So age of Ramesh. So like this way, whatever line is given, that line we will convert into equation and will solve the equation. Suppose like is given 3 times of a number equals to the 7 added to number. So 3 times of number, times indicates the multiply. So 3 multiply number, number we don't know, so that we will take x equals to 7 added to the number. So 7 added means plus to the number, so x. So 3x equals to 7 plus x. So whenever such a line is given, this line we want to convert into equation, then we have to keep in mind some keywords. So we have the keywords that if added, increase, more, such a keywords are given, then we have to keep the plus sign. Subtracted, decrease, place, such a keyword are given, then minus sign. If it is done few years ago, so few years ago means to go in the past, and we want to go into the part, then we have to minus it and few years after. So years after means we have to go into the future. In the future we want to go, then we have to add them, and so we have to write plus. Now to be formed is given is MR, then we will write equals to. Suppose times is given, then we will use the multiply. So like this the keywords we will use in the sum, and we will solve the equation. So let's using these keywords and equation forming exercise 2.2. The problem sums are given. These problem sums we will convert into equation and will solve. So first question in exercise there, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. What is the number? So unknown number is there, it is subtracted from from that number we subtract the 1 by 2, and then it will multiply by 1 by 2, we get the 1 by 2. So just we convert the equation. So a number, so we don't know what is the number, so number from 8 we have to subtract the 1 value. Subtract means minus 1 by 2. So number from that 1 by 2 subtracted and multiply the result. So this subtraction multiplied by the 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. Answer is 1 by 8. Now we don't know which is the number, so let number equals to any unknown variable we can write as x, and so we will get the equation. In place of number we write x minus 1 by 2 equals to 1 by 8. Now BODMAS rule we apply. So first we have to open the bracket. So 1 by 2 multiply inside. So x into 1 by 2 is x by 2. Now your fraction multiplication is there. So numerator multiply with the numerator. 1 is 1, 2 is 4 equals to 1 by 8. Keep in mind, in the fraction multiplication, no need of LCM, only addition and subtraction we require LCM. Now this is the fraction format. So to convert into integral form to make the easy sum, we have to take the LCM of 2, 4 and 8. So LCM of 2, 4 and 8 is equals to 8. So 8 multiply each term, and 8 multiply x by 2, 8 multiply 1 by 4, 8 multiply 1 by 8, and so 2 4s are 4 2s are 8 cancel. So we have the equation 4x minus 2 equals to 1. So 2 will go other side. So x is, it is minus relation will convert into plus. So 4x equals to 1 plus 2, 3, and so x is equals to 3 by 4. Now verification we do. So verification is just optional, but if we are right or wrong we want to check. Then here x minus 1 by 2, so 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 we take. Then 3 4 minus 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 2, it will be 1 by 8. Now we are given the second question. The perimeter of rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth of the pool? So here the question is about perimeter So we know the formula of perimeter of rectangle. So perimeter of rectangle is given 154. So perimeter of rectangle is means equals to 154. Now perimeter of rectangle formula we all know that 2 into L plus B equals to 154. So 2 is in the multiplication relation, we will go other side. L plus B equals to 154 by 2. So 2 sevens are 2 sevens are. So L plus B equals to 77. Now here we are getting the two variables L and B, two unknowns are there, but we have a chapter about one variable. So we have to convert into one variable. So there must be a relation given in the question between L and B. So that relation is given. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So length means L is equals to 2 meter more. So 2 more plus twice its breadth. So 2 multiply B. And so length relation with the breadth is given. L is equals to 2 plus 2B. This is by question we are writing. And so this L value we submit here. So it will be 2 plus 2B, that is the L value, plus B is equals to 77. And so 2B plus B, 3B equals to 77. And so 2 from left hand side we transform right hand side. 3B equals to 77 minus 2, which is 75. And so B equals to 75 divided 3, which is 25. So breadth value we got 25. The length value we have 2 plus 2B. So 2 plus 2 into 25, that is 2 plus 50, that is 50. Now we are given the question 3, the base of isosceles triangle. So we know the triangle has 3 sides. Suppose its length is A, B and C. Okay. Now here base of isosceles triangle is given 4 by 3. So base means C, that is given 4 by 3. And the perimeter of the triangle, perimeter of triangle means the sum of all the 3 sides. Perimeter of any figure means sum of all the sides. So here perimeter of triangle equals to given for all 2 by 15. So A plus E plus C equals to 15 for the 60. 60 plus 2, 62 by 50. Now we have given C value, but A and B are there. So here 2 variables. So for that it is particular type isosceles triangle is said, and so triangle ABC is isosceles triangle is isosceles triangle, and so in isosceles triangles 2 sides are equal. So A equals to B. As it is A equals to B, we can write here A plus A, and C value is given 4 by 3 equals to 62 by 50. So 2A plus 4 by 3 equals to 62 by 50. So now we have fraction format 3 and 15 are there. So to convert into integral form, we will multiply by LCM. So LCM of 3 and 15 is 15, and so multiply by 15 is term, then 15 multiply 2a, 15 multiply 4 by 3, 62 by 15 multiply 15. So 15 cancel, 3 5 so 15 to the 30a plus 5 4 20 equals to 62. So 20 we transform from the left hand side to right hand side. 30a equals to 62 minus 20, and so 30a equals to 42. So a equals to 42 divided 30. So 3 14s are and 3 10s are. So 3 cancel again, 2 7s are and 2 5s are. 2 cancel, so answer is 7 by 5. We have the question for sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. So here talk about two numbers is given, so we don't know which are the two numbers. So here we take first number plus second number. Two unknown numbers are there. So first number plus second number is means equals to 95. Now we have first number and second number relation must be there because both are unknown. So in the second sentence it is given if one exceeds the other by 15. So first number equals to we take x, and second number it is said one exceeds the other by 15. So second will be 15 less, and so x minus 15, or we take x plus 15. So here first number plus second number means x plus, that is the first number, x plus 15 equals to 95. So x plus 15. So x and x, two like terms are there. The addition will be 2x plus 15 equals to 95. So 15 will transform left hand side to right hand side. 2x is equals to 95 minus 15. It is 80, and so x is equals to 80 divided to 40. So x is equals to 40. So first number is 40. And second number will be x plus 15. That is 40 plus 15. It is 55. Now we are given question number 5. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? So here the two numbers relation is given in the ratio form. So we can write first number. Now ratio is divide second number is equals to given 5/3. Now 5/3 is in the simplest form. If we write 10/6, if we write 15/9, this is also represent 5/3. So here 5 multiplied by 2 we did, then it got 10, and here 3 multiplied by 2. So the multiplied number with 5 and 3 we don't know. So let me write that number as x, and then we can write that first number equals to the multiplied number we don't know. So first number equals to 5 into x we take. So 5x, and second number equals to 3 into x, that will be 3x. Now the second sentence is given if they are different by 18. So their difference means first number minus second number is given 18. So 5x minus 3x is equals to 18. And so 2x is equals to 18. So x is equals to 18 divided 2, that is 9. And so x is equals to 9. So first number will be 5 into 9, 45. And second number will be 3 into 9, 27. We are given question 6. Three consecutive integers are added up to 51. What are the integers? So here consecutive integers are there. So we know that consecutive numbers are 1, 2, 3. So 1 we can write here 1 plus 1. 3 we can write 2 plus 1. So from the first number it will 1 increase. Here we can write 1 plus 2. Or 3, 4, 5 is there. Then 3, then 3 plus 1. 5 then 3 plus 2. So each consecutive integer will increase 1 to the next as it goes the next number. So we don't know which are the integers. So let me write first integer is x. First integer is x. Then second will be one more. And one more means x plus 1. And third will be 2 more. So it will be x plus 2. Now here these all three numbers are added up to 51. So we add them. And 1 plus 2, 3, x plus x plus x, 3x is equals to 51. Now 3 from right hand side to be transformed right hand side. 3x is equals to 51 minus 3. So 3x is equals to 48. And so x is equals to 48 divided 3. That is the 16. So first integer we got that is 16. So second will be 16 plus 1, 17, and third will be 16 plus 2, that is 18. So 16, 17, 18, three integers are there whose addition is up to 51. Question 7 is given. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. So we don't know which are the multiples, but we know that multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, then 32, like this way it goes. So here each multiple increase by 8, and so first multiple we don't know, so we take x. Then second multiple will be increase by 8, and so increase by 8 means x plus 8. And third multiple will be again increase by 8, so x plus 8 plus 8 means x plus 16. Now addition of these three numbers is given 888. So we add them 16 plus 8, 24. X plus x will be 3x is equals to 888. So 3x is equals to 888. minus 24. So 3x is equals to 4, 6, 864. So x is equals to 864 divided 3. 3 2 plus 6, 2 6, 3 8 are 3 8 are. So first multiple is 288. Then second multiple we get 288 plus 8, that will be 296. And third multiple we will get 288 plus 16, so that will be 304.